Hi, my name is Simon Townsend and I'm the CMO for IGEL in EMEA. Today I want to spend 5 minutes talking to you about end user computing and IGEL. IGEL is a German-based software vendor with an international presence, which has grown in the end user computing space since 2001. With over 17,000 customers globally, we're well known for our industry-leading hardware and software solutions, which have been deployed across a number of organizations and a number of different verticals. Today's end user computing world looks very different to how it did at the start of the 90s. Gone are the days of just deploying applications on a PC, and gone are the days of being able to deploy a virtual desktop within your data center. Today, technologies from Citrix, VMware, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and most recently Nutanix all offer the ability to deliver Windows-based applications and desktops from either an on-prem, public, or hybrid cloud. And whilst all of those organizations have significantly simplified how desktops and applications can be deployed, the endpoint remains to be a complex and time consuming device to manage. And quite frankly, IT is spending far too much time and far too much money on managing these endpoints. Endpoint security continues to be a risk to the business with things like Windows 10 as a service and the constant cadence of updates. IT are now spending more and more time managing an ever increasing heterogeneous endpoint environment. And at IGEL, very simply, we believe there is a better way. And that better way is to continue to deliver Windows based desktops from the cloud, but to look at replacing and converting and repurposing your existing endpoints and deploying what we call the IGEL operating system, a simple, smart, secure operating system that takes any x86 device and converts it into a very simple, secure, easy to manage endpoint. And by introducing a very powerful management platform that allows IT to simply manage and update tens of thousands of endpoints as though they were one. To make that IGEL operating system work, we rely very heavily on some key ecosystem relationships and technical integrations. These technical integrations and partnerships that we have with the end user computing ecosystem allow us not only to connect to those cloud delivered desktops such as Microsoft, Citrix, VMware, and Amazon, but also allow IT to continue to monitor and serve the users by integrations with people like Lakeside, ControlUp, and Liquidware. Hardware integrations and partnerships with the likes of Lenovo, and LG, but also allowing devices such as headsets, keyboards, card readers, fingerprint readers from people like Cherry, Improvata, Plantronics, Sennheiser to ensure that we continue to deliver a very feature rich experience to our users as they're consuming desktops that are either delivered from the data center or the cloud. If we take a look at some examples of organizations who have benefited from deploying the IGEL operating system, the first one is Memorial Hermann. Within an hour and a half, I had a full functioning environment to attach to our Citrix and VMware environment. The ability that IT can significantly reduce the amount of time it spends on endpoint management, saving time and money, and also allowing updates to take minutes as opposed to months. More importantly, Diversicare were able to save over $600,000 in the first year by not having to replace and repurposing all of their hardware, converting their existing estate to an IGEL operating system, extending the life of those PCs, and not just saving capital expenditure, but also saving on operational cost when it comes to endpoint management. And lastly, our friends at Bud Bayer an organization with a number of different offices located across the states. Security and agility was important to them. And one thing they didn't want was vendor locking. And with the IGEL ecosystem and the technology integrations that we have, the IGEL operating system allowed them to both centrally manage, secure, but also deliver the ability to change who their provider was in the future. For more information, you can go to igel.com. But ultimately, people choose the IGEL operating system because it's simple, it's smart, it's secure. We can convert any device and it becomes very easy to manage tens of thousands of devices. It's smart because we can connect to any cloud and we've got those technical integrations. And it's secure because it's a read only Linux based operating system with centralized policy management. Ultimately, we're helping organizations save time and save money when it comes to the endpoint. Many thanks for listening.